College is back in session. It's time again to focus on studying and planning for the future. But having to pay for college can have a big impact on that future. Just to give you an example of the cost, freshmen at the University of Florida will pay $21,810 for the academic year. And that includes housing, food, books, and tuition. Compare that to last year's numbers, and you'll notice a nearly $400 increase. Some students will take out student loans, private or federal, and the intention, of course, is to pay it later with interest. But there are ways that you can pay it now and save in the long run. Joining us now is Jeff McDermott via Zoom. He is the owner of Create Wealth Financial Planning. Good morning to you, Jeff.
Good morning.
Before we get to paying it off, I'm curious to know your thoughts on what's going to happen if the Fed raises the rate, because it seems like that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, there is an expectation we'll probably see some more interest rate rises this year. A lot of that is kind of priced into student lending rates, mortgage rates, things like that. But a surprise, a higher than expected increase might cause a jump in rates. So just something to watch for, something we're all kind of seeing what the Fed does.
So you recommend students try to pay off their loans a little bit at a time?
Well, it depends really on the situation, right? So if you're a student loan borrower, if you're in the federal student loan program, it's good to be aware of the forgiveness options that exist, like public service loan forgiveness or the long-term income-driven repayment. If you're on a track where you are knowing that you're going to pay it off in full, you're not going to seek any forgiveness, then treat it like any other debt and try to pay it down quickly, especially if it's a higher interest rate than other debt you might have.
And there has been a lot of talk about more forgiveness, but it's important that if you have a student loan that you continue to pay it on time, right?
You definitely want to stay current, especially if you are trying to take advantage of any of the forgiveness opportunities. You don't want those loans to go into a default or into a delinquency. Then you have to clean that up before you look at these other options.
And, it's really stressful worrying about a student loan. What advice do you have for students and parents about just really how to enjoy the college environment, but also manage the payments?
Yeah, I think even as you decide what career path you're going to follow and where you go to school, it's important to understand, is the career you choose going to pay off the size of loans you take out if you have to take loans? Look for options. Of course, public schools tend to be a little bit less expensive than private schools if you can find your program there. And I think people sometimes forget about the 2+2 option. 2 years at a state college, 2 years at a state university, still graduate with that university degree, and you can really save a lot on the front end.
And you touched on this a little bit before, but what is the advantage of paying while you're still there and not waiting for that first job?
Well, of course, student loans, we just talked about interest rates. They're going to compound over time. Some of them are subsidized while you're in school, but some of them aren't. So you might even be accumulating some interest while you're in class. And, that's depending on how much you graduate. Some people graduate with student loans that are the size of a mortgage. So imagine paying that off. Think back to what you made when you first came out of college. Even if it was a good job, it's going to be tough to take care of that student loan and that big payment right out of college. You might not be thinking about that when you enroll and you sign on for that loan.
Yeah, you probably don't want to think about it either.
Right.
And what advice do you have for families about maybe other ways to get educated that are not quite so expensive?
Right. Yeah, as you showed on the screen there, picking a college close to home, if you're here in town and going to UNF and staying at home, that's a big chunk of that $21,000 number you put up there. If you're going back to school, maybe as an employee of a company that offers a tuition reimbursement program, look into that. That can cover costs for undergrad or even a more expensive graduate program. So just some of those ways that we can either get some reimbursement or lower the costs not associated with tuition.
All righty, great ideas. Thank you, Jeff McDermott from Create Wealth Financial Planning. We appreciate your insight this morning.
Thanks for having me.